everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome to my Fastlane predictions. Remember to put your own Fastlane predictions down in the comment section down below to see if you can beat me, although I know you won't. Let's get into it. First up, we have the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and Damien Priest defending their championships against Cody Rhodes and main event Jey Uso. Now, this is the match I actually wanted to see at Fastlane. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be Kevin and Sami versus the Judgment Day again, but they've changed it up this time. They've gone with Cody and Jey, and I like that. I think it adds something a little bit different, does lead into Survivor Series and War Games. War Games! And for me, because of Survivor Series and War Games coming up, it has to be the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day have to retain here over Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. I really don't know who's going to get pinned out the two of them. I don't know how they're going to get around it. I would actually personally like Cody to be the one to be pinned. I think that could add a really nice dynamic. They're probably not going to do that as he has this win streak going on at the moment, but I think it would be really clever to actually have that and add something new to what's going on. Rather than having Jey get pinned after being drafted to Raw. I think it's just got to stay with the Judgment Day. Keep the Judgment Day strong, keep them with the titles, going into Survivor Series, and at that point, that's when you have everyone band together and pitch the War Games match. Next up, we have the LWO versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits in a 6-man tag. We don't know who out the LWO is partaking and which one member isn't going to be in that match. What will hopefully happen is maybe one gets injured before the match or something, just to add a little bit of spice to it, and that's why that person's not in the match. For me, it obviously has to be Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. If it's not Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, there needs to be a riot going on to WWE headquarters, because Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits have been brilliant since they debuted as a faction, and quite frankly, keep that going with win after win after win. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits have this one. Next up, we have a very exciting triple threat match between the WWE Women's Champion Io Sky facing off against Charlotte Flair and Asuka. This is a very exciting match. All three women are very good in the ring. For me, please don't be Charlotte Flair. Anyone but Charlotte Flair. I could barely get her name out of my mouth. Just please don't be her. For me, they've got an opportunity to obviously hotshot the title to Asuka, or back to Asuka, but for me, keep it on Io Sky. Keep the storyline going. I really like what they're doing with Damage Control. I think just keep it on Io Sky. Io Sky's got far more competitors that she can get through over on that SmackDown women's roster. I think there's plenty of people she can face, and in this match right here, Damage Control can get involved, Bayley can get involved, you might even see Bianca in there somewhere, but for me, please for the love of God, I'm going with my heart rather than my head, please be Io Sky. Next up, we have John Cena and LA Knight, facing off against the Bloodlines, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. For me, it's going to be LA Knight and John Cena. I can't see LA Knight and John Cena losing here. It probably factors into earlier in the night, you got two big baby faces in Jey Uso and Cody. If they don't win, then LA Knight and John Cena are definitely winning, and I just maybe can't see them both winning. Two big babyface moments. You need those lulls in the night. It ain't coming here, it's coming earlier in the night. For me, John Cena and LA Knight are winning this one. People are criticising the Bloodline storyline and saying obviously what Jimmy's doing is weird and it doesn't seem right. For me, it does. I think there is a subtle story going on here that we're probably going to see play out when Roman Reigns returns, which is Jimmy is either trying to turn Solo Sikoa against Roman to allow Jimmy to become the tribal chief. I couldn't get that out of my mouth either. Or he is trying to get Solo Sikoa to become the tribal chief. One of the two is trying to happen. Do you remember what Jimmy said? He wanted Jey not to become Roman Reigns, so I can't see him siding with Roman Reigns again. I can see him still wanting to be in the bloodline because it's his blood, but I can see him trying to turn solo against Roman Reigns. Part of that dissension between maybe these two can start happening here. There's a lot to play off of it in this match, but it's a big babyface victory, isn't it? And finally, the main event of the evening, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth frickin' Rollins, facing off against Shinsuke Nakamura in a last man standing match. This is going to be tasty. Shinsuke has been brilliant in this feud. I don't care too much about Shinsuke in the sense of, like, I don't think he should win this here. I don't think he should be World Heavyweight Champion. For some reason, it's just not resonating with me that much, but I really like what they're doing here, and I think it's really elevated Shinsuke from a mid-card, maybe even a lower mid-card, to that main event upper mid-card stage, which is where Shinsuke Nakamura deserves to be. I think Seth is going to win this one. Seth is going to overcome the odds somehow, some way. He's going to beat that 10 count and put down Shinsuke Nakamura. But I have a feeling this could be a really good moment for Damien Priest to cash in. I think this could be a prime moment for that to happen. It could lead as well into that War Games. You've got Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. You could add Seth in there depending on numbers, obviously. But yeah, I have a feeling if Damien Priest, there's going to at least be a tease of a cash-in here. Something's going to happen with a cash-in, because you can't have a last man standing stipulation with the injury implications that they're going for without a possible cash-in going on. I just can't see it. And that is it for my predictions for the Fastlane pay-per-view coming up this weekend. Make sure to put your predictions down in the comments section down below. And if you want to check out more of my content on the channel, then check out this video right here, where I try and win the Royal Rumble from the #1 position as main event, Jey Uso. See ya!